My head look big, like it's a big, no shade.
Your head look big? I don't think you got a big head though. I don't think you got a big. I know some big head bitches.
That picture I posted on my Instagram from Throwback Thursday with me and Erica Kane, my head was as big as Broad Street. My legs is like twigs, and my head was big down, baby. You want to see that picture?
Now, what I think is inappropriate when someone, I think that anybody should dress accordingly. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you a big motherfucker, you should not be wearing shit with your stomach hanging out.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that? I don't think it looks right. Roddy, you making up your face up there because you agree, right?
I agree.
I don't think that this...
That's for some. Though.
For some?
Yeah.
So your stomach should... Oh, that turns you on when you see a bitch's stomach hanging out?
Yes.
Let me tell you something. Honestly, I just don't think that's cute. I don't think when a bitch is too skinny, they should be having anything on. I think that you should dress accordingly to what your weight and what your look is.
I won't say hanging out, but to see your stomach in the print of a shirt, I mean, I like that. That's
Huh? Some big people pay it though, right? Or they don't give a fuck. But I give it to them when they don't care.
There's some big guys.
No. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. I think being uncomfortable in your own skin is great, but I also think that you should be according to, and you should have some type. It should be appropriate. I don't think that if you were 400 pounds, you should have your gut hanging out and your crack out in the back and just.
Like there's somebody's name I want to say, but I don't want to be trying it.
Don't
there
be.
is one person that's a big girl that we was notorious for voguing, and her stomach used to come out and used to be wet stains and the underarm. That used to gross me out.
Who?
They legend now.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Who? I have no idea.
I believe it.
I really don't.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But that's my sister, so I don't want to be like a read, but like that kind
That was her
of.
sexy. She still though she was small and was very sexy tease.
But did y'all ever
With the
battle
slack
that?
hair.
Yeah. Did y'all ever battle that? Like when you're being a.
Who y'all talking about? I really don't know who you're talking about.
Ford.
Being a bigger size, did
I
y'all
don't
ever feel like y'all was still skinny?
Would you ever what? Wait, I think, wait, catch that again. Wait, say that again.
When you were ever bigger, like do you sometimes dress like or feel like you still skinny in your mind?
Yes, that's what I was just saying. And you don't really grasp it until bitch you trying that gene like bitch. I guess I have gained a couple.
No, but even if you gained a couple,
even if you look at yourself in the mirror, you say, yes, bitch, I'm still sitting.
You know what it is? It's crazy with me though. You know what crazy with me, Rodney? That you said that. Sometimes people with me be like, "Oh, bitch, I like you with weight on," and then when I get thin, they're like, "Oh no." It's just weird for me. I just know me personally. My ideal weight, I like to be 190. Keeping it real, that's what I like to be at.
But see, my ideal weight for me is 200. I don't want to be no smaller than 200.
200 for you?
200 for me is my ideal weight because I feel like 190.
I think the goal when you're big.
If I go down to 250, the girls gonna think I'm sick.
No,
Well,
it's so sad.
If you reach a certain age, they gonna think you sick if you lose weight no matter what. That's you
No,
see
well-
Rodney, baby.
No, what's sad to say too is that when you gain weight now, they say that's the medicine that do it to people. I've seen them talk about that about people too. So
You damned if you do, damned if you don't.
I think that's just part of this community. They're gonna say what they're gonna say regardless, keeping it real. But I think it's really, even if you get big, it's to. But you know what though? I think if you get big, it's to be healthy regardless. Meaning that you should exercise even when you get big. Because keeping it real, you know, as we all know, we have a close family member, friend that recently had, and health is important. Keeping it real, like as far as you get a heart attack just from not exercising. Keeping it real, just not eating right. So, but it's hard because I love food. I love food.
It's really hard for me, bitch. I'm on year 16 at International House of Pancakes, baby. So y'all know the temptations I go through on a daily basis.
Bitch, you been working at 16.
Wait, you've been there 16 years?
Yes.
But Roddy, do you ever just are you tired of the food, or you just eat it when you're hungry? Really, there?
I'm tired of the food, but because I know the ingredients, different stuff like that. Every day, if I eat something, I make my own little, mix this and mix that and try this and
16 years. How is it being somewhere for 16 years?
This,
Secure, stability. Bitch, a lot of girls can keep a job for 16
I
days.
can't be loyal.
Well, but let me ask you, what's your degree in? Everybody that don't know, Rodney does have a degree. What's your degree in?
I have a degree in political science.
Okay, political science. So did you think that so obviously did you think you was going to go into government?
I did. I actually was going to be a political science, like social studies teacher. I also was thinking about going into law school. But as I was progressing, I was like, I don't want to do no more school. I'm tired.
So let me ask you a question. A lot of people have degrees, right? And they end up not having a job in that field, or they end up like being a manager like you. You know what I'm saying? Right. Has that ever deterred you, or does that ever make you feel any type of way, like not that you wasted schooling, but that you could be doing more per se in the eyes of America? You understand what I'm saying? Like, they tell you graduate, go to school, get a degree, right or wrong, you're gonna have this great job, this great career, and so many people do that, and then a lot of people, as we know, in this job marketing field, they don't get the job that they thought they was going to get after all this schooling, and then they're like stuck with $100,000 in school loans to Sally Mae and all this other stuff like that.
Right. I was thinking that at first, because then once I got my degree, and I was like, oh my God, it's more school. Then the LSAT. Then get your master's. Then go to law school. Then do this, and I was like, you know what? I'll take that. But what I did do is, because I had a business sense, so I was getting ready to change my major to business management. So I just used that as a minor as well. So I feel like I still was able to accomplish something by doing that.
Right.
So
what's your other minor?
No, business.
Okay, I thought it was English. So you someone that write very well. How do you guys feel? So anybody here that does write, but when you go on Facebook and we'll just put the slang to the side, because you can write with slang type of thing.
Right.
When you just see somebody that just everything is just spelled wrong and everything is just, you got to take an hour to decipher a post, or does that make you feel sad for individuals, or how does that make you feel?
It does at times, and because it's not just the youth.
Right. That's I'm not talking about just the youth. I'm talking about older individuals.
Older ones, icons, legends. They always, say it's all of us. I'll be inclusive, but it's not me, but it is all of us. That's what really gave me my initiative for my program, which is in delay, because I just haven't got everything in order. Because when I bring it out, I want it to be yes, okay, bitch, he really meant that. He brought it out. So I'm still trying to get the last few tools in place and everything before I come out with the program that I'm coming out with.
So really, because you've been talking about this program for a while, and
Yes.
It's going to be an initiative that's going to really gear for people to get education in the scene. Do you feel it's going to be a success as much as you want it to be, or will you be satisfied if it even helps just a few people?
I will be satisfied if a few people take advantage of it and call me to get GED practice, to get SAT practice. If a couple of people call, like even before I was doing it, people from different houses, we're talking and like, I want to get back in school and stuff like that. So I was like, well, what college did you go to? Because I know a lot of people, when they go to college, sometimes the grants and the tuition and all that stuff is kind of high, so people sit out for a little while. But they was talking about high school and going back to get their GED and different stuff like that. So it kind of like gave me a little bit of motivation to try to get something going to help back. And it's for the ballroom community as well as just anybody that's out there that need help.
Now, Jason, what about you? If someone that came from another type of lifestyle, which most people that know you know about, how was it for you having to actually go and venture to get a legitimate degree and not just a hustle? Because you actually went to cosmetology school, correct?
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know. Like, when I first entered the ballroom scene, I graduated high school in the top 5 percentile. I went to Delaware State on a full academic scholarship. I lost my scholarship because I got wrapped up into the gay lifestyle. But I was in college for 2 years before I actually ended up withdrawing and started to partake into other extracurricular illegal activity. And from, working when I was younger at McDonald's at 14, and I knew what it was to work. But when you get so caught up in making that fast money, it was a culture shock when I came home from my little vacation and I had to actually go back into the workforce. It fucked me up for a long time, but at the end of the day, and I always say this now, the rewards are so much greater because knowing that I can go to work and, I went to hair school, I went to makeup school in New York, I went to makeup and designery, and just to be able to say all right, I got a legitimate hustle that I don't gotta look over my shoulder or be paranoid when I go into no store, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even about that. It feels good.
Do you feel like the people treat your job as a profession or a hustle? Because we all know so many people within the scene that is talented, that does makeup, does hair, but it may be a side thing for them or just for extra money. Do you feel like people respect the craft that you have?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. Because everybody's a stylist, everybody's a makeup artist, everybody is this, everybody is that. I think that it's very few people who eat, sleep, shit, breathe makeup. They just, I'm a makeup artist, and because they happen to do makeup cute, they jump on this and they do this and they do that. Now they're a quote-unquote makeup artist. But the actual love and the passion and the art, I was having a conversation with somebody else in the ballroom scene who I'm going to remain nameless, and they were just asking me about, makeup. So I asked them, well, who's some of the makeup artists that you look up to? They was naming me people I ain't never heard of before. They ain't say no Pat McGrath or Derek Rutledge and Sam Fine. They basically was telling me names. I'm like, who that?
But are they wrong if that's all they know?
Well, I mean, I don't think that if that's wrong that they all they know. But if at the end of the day, if you want to excel in anything that you do, you should know the greats in your career field. Like, how could you be a makeup artist and not know who Pat McGrath is? Like, that's insane. Like, there's no way that you could. That's like Rodney working at IHOP for 16 years and not knowing who the hell the president is. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But that was a bad analogy, but
I was.
I know what you mean.
you know,
I know what you mean.
That was a bad analogy, but like, still, that doesn't make any sense.
Like us being inspired in the ballroom shit, we don't know who Dory Corey is.
Yeah, like how you in the ballroom
heard
scene
of.
and then
Or Pepper LaBeija or something.
Asian, haven't heard of those people.